Oh shit. I'm already live streaming? I didn't even know. I wasn't trying to go live this early. But here I am. I thought that I would set this up and get this ready, but literally the same thing that happened last time has happened this time, where I clicked the button on OBS that said start streaming when I didn't mean to. So we're just gonna go with it, guys. We're gonna do it this way. We're doing it live, literally, because the stream is live. I'm gonna drop some links in the description and get my game set up, and we'll be off to the races. We'll be off racist. I'm not going off on that kind of tangent today, or any day for that matter, because I don't have those kinds of views. But wow, it would sure be wacky if I did. I wait for some people to pile in here. Get this game set up. Do 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 do. Okay. There we go. Okay, I've got the Red Bull slowly coursing through me, making its way down my gullet. I've got the people piling in. I'm feeling good. I don't know about y'all. I didn't sleep very well last night because I was up last night playing Counter-Strike and drinking tea, which you should not do after 12 p.m., but I was doing it anyway. And it's like afternoon where I live. I don't know about the rest of you. I'm just going to get my little device set up to watch the chat, and then I'll be off to the races. Also, yeah, I literally did get my tooth removed. That's not a meme. I'm trying not to fuck it up right now because currently I'm drinking this Red Bull, but I don't want the like carbonation to hit my wound site. It's been like almost 7 days since the operation, but I'm still trying to be careful, because you don't want to fuck something like that up, obviously. But I'm at the point now where I kind of just don't give a fuck, because I want to be able to eat the things that I like to eat. I want to be able to drink the things that I like to drink without having to worry about this shit constantly. And if something goes wrong, be that as it may, it will go wrong. I will let it go wrong, because I don't care. I want to be able to live my life, even if that means there's some consequences for me. It's not the most robust point of view. It's not the most thought out point of view, but hey, we're in the here and now. We're in the moment. And I'm gonna get on to a competitive match now because I've had my warm-up time. I was playing earlier, getting good. Hopefully I don't lose my rank this stream. That would be pretty embarrassing if that were to happen. But given my track record on this game, I wouldn't be surprised. Cydia in chat says, hello, Mr. Syndrome. Howdy there, partner. How are you doing on this fantastic Sunday afternoon? Or morning or night, depending on what part of the world you're in. We're about to head on a competitive match in CS here, similar to the last two streams that I did. Hidamari Sketchfan says, hi, hello there. Welcome to the live stream. I'm doing perfect, just got done watching anime. Great, what have you been watching? I'm personally still watching Carnival Phantasm. That show is a trip, dude. The gags, some of them don't make sense to me because I'm not familiar with Type Moon franchises, and not even that familiar with Fate, but that show is consistently really funny even when I don't understand the references because of the breadth of expressions that the characters have and the way they interact with each other. Priceless. I finished Heaven's Lost Property. I've been meaning to watch that show ever since the YouTuber Sai did his like giant analysis video series analyzing why that show was great. I've been meaning to watch that one. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Yeah, how was it? Was it as great as some people make it out to be? I'm gonna have to start shilling gambling on these streams, guys. Or I'm gonna start shilling those like weird case opening websites. Yeah. Does this guy not even like realize 3 ramp? That guy didn't even realize I was there. B. I think we're on our way to a great match, guys. I think we're playing with the A team right now. We're playing with a stellar group of players. I know I'm fucking up my eco by doing this, but trust the plan. I have ideas.
Silo. I think it's 2 out.
Mini. Most episodes were generic, but there were some good comedy bits sprinkled in, and the girls were cute. I can't complain. I mean, yeah. What more would you need from an ecchi? It's an ecchi show, right? Or is it harem? I think it was like a kind of harem show. I never actually watched it. And it's been years since I've seen those videos that Sai made. But yeah, I mean, in that kind of show, that's all you really need. I was never too big on that genre myself, but I've heard that Heaven's Lost Property did it like particularly well, but it awaits to be seen. I want to finish Carnival Phantasm first, and also another show called, what is it called? Bonobo, something Bonobo Monogatari. It's the show with like the girl and her sister. They live together because their parents, like, what did they die or they went missing or something? I was watching that show not too long ago, and that one's really comfy. The atmosphere is very much on point. Is it A? Okay. Let's see here. I've been rewatching Elfen Lied. Nice. I've never actually watched Elfen Lied. How was your Sunday? It's going alright so far. It pretty much just started. I woke up a couple hours ago and I've been playing CS ever since. I tried to record a vlog today, but I couldn't stick it to the end because I ended up deciding that I just wasn't in the mood to discuss the topic at hand. Honestly, maybe if I were drunk or something, I could have recorded it. But I just didn't have that natural... I didn't have that natural connection with the topic at hand. So then I was like, you know what I should do? Live stream. And that's what I've been doing ever since. Okay, they're like hard ramp pushing. I fucked that up so hard. My crosshair wasn't even in the right place. Oh my god, he flashed our teammate. Let's say. Yeah, it's ecchi harem. I'm big on harem anime. See, that's one genre I mean, I'm like most anime fans. I can't really kick it with that genre. I don't know what it is, you know? I don't know what it is. I think it could be that when I'm trying to look at porn, you know? I don't want this, like, extra build-up. Well, the fan service angle doesn't do much for me. I lost every single game today. I feel that. I think I tied 1 or 2 games. Let's be. Oh, they were like stacked in like almost a line. Did you see that? There was one in the rafters, one on site, and then one like right in front of them, but they were like in like a line. That was so weird. I've been told Elfen Lied isn't that much of an interesting show, but one should have watched it regardless, as it is one of the most essential anime 101. One kind of has to watch it. I mean, I guess. It's a meme for sure, but like, if I hear about it and I get like the basic gist, I mean, that's kind of enough for me. I don't... Oh my god, what, that spray was terrible. It's because I was moving. I don't know what I was doing there, guys. But, yeah, I don't know if I really believe in, like, anime people have to watch. If I know the meme, It's like, I get the basic idea of the show, and I think I probably won't like it. I mean, is there that much of a reason for me to give it a try if there's going to be something else that I'm probably going to like? I'd kind of agree with that sentiment in the sense that the memes are far more interesting than the anime itself. Yeah, that's what it seems like for me. I like the build-up, but if I don't want it for some reason, I'll play a Nukage VN. What is a Nukage VN? Guys, it's gonna be like 105 degrees Fahrenheit today. That, for those of you in other places, that's 40 degrees Celsius. That's insane. It's gonna be 40 degrees Celsius. You know, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that's hot. I'm staying inside. Pete says, yo, yo, yo. Howdy there, partner. But that is too hot. It is literally too hot. There's a warning. There's a warning on the news that's saying, like, not to go outside for too long, wear loose-fitting clothing, and take regular breaks and air conditioning, drink water, all of that. It's like Eroge, but with more sex scenes. You can have more sex scenes? Is that even possible? Thanks for the Celsius conversion for us Europeans. No problem. I live with a Canadian, and so I need to regularly do those conversions for her. I'm getting pretty good at it. You know, I think I'm getting pretty good at having inclusive measurements for my wife. I think they're probably A. 40C would kill me. I don't have AC. I mean, yeah, a lot of people don't. I think you said you were from one of those Scandinavian countries. A lot of people who live there don't even have AC. So, I mean, like, yeah. The other guy is right there. At least I thought he was right there. Where the fuck is this guy? Fuck! I thought he was there. I mean, he was there. I thought he moved. I thought he was going through lobby to get to Squeaky. No, that was bad. Austria? Okay. I guess in Austria, a lot of the apartments don't have AC as well. I mean, it's pretty cold there too, so it makes sense. Also, I figured most of the audience that I'd have at this time of day is probably going to be European. For me, 25 plus Celsius is already inhumanely hot. I don't know how I would bear 40 Cel. Yeah, I mean, you know, I definitely share the sentiment. It's like, it's bad enough when it's really dry out. You know, like, if I'm in, like, a super dry climate, like, let's say, like, New Mexico or something, like a dry desert, arid desert, the temperature is still unbearable, but it's, like, somewhat manageable. Like, it's, like, possible to stick it. However, in the very humid climate that I live in, there's no shot, dude. Like, that is just not happening. No fucking way. Can I no-scope him? No, he had an op as well. I don't have AC as well, so I take 30-second cold showers every few hours. That's hardcore, dude. That's so hardcore. You guys are on hard mode. I keep the air conditioner I almost said blazing. What is the word? Blistering? Blistering? No, that's heat again. I keep it bussin' in here. That's what I'm trying to say. I keep it bussin', whatever the word for cold temperatures is. Mini. He has an op. Oh, is this guy actually gonna ace? That would be so good. This is literally a CT-sided map and we're doing so bad. I mean, it's partially because of me, but, you know. Let's see here. Yeah, humidity makes heat so much worse. It makes it so much worse. Have you ever talked about programming on the channel? I need Osaka brain rot running in the background about programming. I've talked about it maybe 1 or 2 times. It's not something that I've tried to do since I was like 15. So, back when I was in high school, I had attempted to learn Python, and it was actually really fun. Like, I got through, I want to say like 7 or 8 lessons, like YouTube lessons on how to do Python. And I did the Hello World thing. I did some really basic programs that teach you just how it works. And I thought it was really cool because I wanted to understand how computers work. So I thought, you know, I'm going to learn my first programming language. And it was Python. I tried to learn some HTML as well. I was figuring it out, but I was also getting bored. And at some point, I had to go back to public school, you know, because I was being homeschooled at the time that I was teaching myself Python. I had to go back to public school, and I got so depressed when I was in school, and my time felt so like eaten up by the workload there that I just straight up abandoned it after that. And I tried to go back to learning it again a couple times. Like, there were multiple times I tried to... I don't need a kit, we already have 2. I tried to get my head around it again. And every time that I tried, I just didn't have interest. Like, I couldn't figure it out to some extent. I also just couldn't focus for long enough. Like, my brain just was not in it for some reason, which was really weird. Yeah. He's gonna push there. That spot. Yeah, he's gonna push this spot. Hold on a moment here. Long live Godot. Yeah, I wanted to learn Godot as well, but I never really spent the time. Like, I didn't get a handle on that. I watched a lot of tutorials about it, but I never really sat down and tried to get good at Godot. He's right there. He's literally right fucking there. Oh my god, he didn't see me. He's on site. Planting. Okay. It's so weird when they do that, when they just flash their teammate over and over and over again. This is a weird meme in this game. This guy's just buying M4A4s over and over. That's pretty funny. There's something cold about my vision. Oh, what the fuck? Where is he? What the fuck? Okay, well. I also have some basic knowledge about Godot/GD script from watching YouTube tutorials, but I never came up with a cool game idea. I mean, yeah, it's really hard. It's really fucking hard. Dang, he fucking opped him while he was mid-air, dude. That's crazy. He doesn't have time. Oh, and if that other guy got my auto, it's over. I fucking dropped that, like, right. Oh, yo, what the fuck? Yeah, dude, save that M4 on the last round. Yeah, I should try to learn programming again. The thing is, though, I know that it's gonna just be a thing that I do for like a short amount of time. Like, it's not really, it's something you kind of have to commit yourself to, but it's not really something that I would commit myself to. Oh my god. See, if I knew that that guy was going to run straight into the door, I would have bought a smoke. I would have smoked off Mini, and then they wouldn't have had a sight line from there because they're playing badly. And then, you know, I wouldn't have had that grenade that I just fucking wasted. That guy was trying to get the knife kill. There's like a Tech 9 right there. Okay. Nobody's watching Mini. Even though the guy's probably gonna come up from B, if I had to guess, I don't think he's gonna go heaven or... I mean, this guy can kind of see Mini, yeah. This skin is so weird. You know, even though this is a CT-sided map, there's this odd thing that happens where there's a lot of people who play this game who just straight up do not know how to play CT on this map. So they'll play really good when we're playing Terrace, or when they're playing Terrace. But then when they switch over, suddenly, you know, we get the advantage. Which is really fucking weird. Like, I feel like CT side is the easiest side to learn on this map. Because it's just so, like, disproportionately, geared toward that side.
Look and spawn, look and spawn.
He's there. A is clear. No, it's not. He's got it. Oh no. Okay, maybe not. No, 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 no. I'm gonna go outside rush. This is the tried and true strat on Nuke. Probably after this game as well, I am going to switch to a different game. Because, I mean, like, I'm ready to lose my rank, but I'm not happy about it, you know? I don't want it to be the case that I'm going to lose my rank today. Okay. Oh, B is clear. I hear somebody going down around. Fuck. Diffusing. Oh my god, they didn't have a kid. Oh my god, that was crazy lucky. No fucking way, dude. Ratatouille Pepe? Is this like a Pepe meme I don't know about? Is this a variant I haven't seen? Please explain. That guy right fucking there. Well, he saw me go down. What is this Ratatouille Pepe? I don't understand. I need some help figuring this out. I've got my retard goggles on right now. I hear a guy like, oh, okay. I'm getting the fuck out of here, bro. If I can. Can I? Yes! Hooray! Pepe on the top left has a rat on his head, or mouse, or mammal. True. Yeah, it's a hamster. Sheep? How many days straight can I eat this before dying? Chicken flavored? Top ramen noodles of noodle product, not as tasty as shown. In fact, this photo is of an entirely different product. Ha. Is this a copy pasta? To seriously answer your question, you can eat noodles and rice pretty much every day for like every meal, if you just include other stuff in the rice bowl. So like, for example, you know, you go to the store, and at least where I live they have this. If you go to the vegetable section, there's where all the regular vegetables are, and then there's where the vegetables are that don't look pretty. They're not about to go bad or anything like that. They just literally don't look as pretty as the other vegetables. And over at this section, you can get onions, like a bag of onions, for 99 cents. You can get peppers of various colors for 99 cents. And if you just get some olive oil, or fuck, even butter, chop that shit up, throw it all into a pan, cook it, boom, you got you've got some nutrition right there that you can add to your noodle bowl with your top ramen, or your rice bowl if you're eating rice. But you don't have to stop there. You can throw an egg in there, throw in some diced ham, or if diced ham is too expensive, you can get some Spam and cook that and cut it up, put it in there, or perhaps some bologna. Just throw that on a pan and put that down in there. I mean, there's lots of cheap ingredients that you can use. Okay. They're probably going to be B site, if I had to guess. I mean, they've been getting killed at B site every fucking round. No, there's nobody here. B is clear. What the fuck, dude? Okay. But yeah, there are so many cheap ingredients out there. Like, food is so cheap. Food is so fucking cheap. Vent. There is a documentary about a guy who supposedly ate 25 years of his life eating pizza, and supposedly, allegedly, according to the documentary, doctor had all his nutrition values or whatever right. I find that pretty difficult to believe. All of your nutritional values right from just eating pizza? No fucking way, dude. No fucking way. Guys. Keys happen. What the fuck? Well, I got one of them with that molly. Where is the other guy? I actually didn't fucking see. Oh my god, dude. Pizza got some carbs, some fats, some protein, sounds right. I mean, you need way more than carbs, fat, and protein, though, in order to have your nutritional values, like, looking straight. And it was mainly cheese pizza, too, but they claimed he was healthy. No fucking way, dude. I just don't believe it. This is like some Super Size Me type science. Except it's in the other direction. Super Size Me, like, exaggerated how unhealthy the McDonald's was. This is exaggerating how healthy the pizza is. I wouldn't be surprised if Mario's Pizza had fucking paid for this documentary to be made. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm going B. Fuck this shit, dude. He's going double. There we go. Holy shit. My heart was fucking thumping there. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Let's get this win. We gotta just get another win. And then another win. And then, if they win after that, You know, they just have to, we just have to tie. That's not what I meant. You know what I fucking meant. Where the fuck is he? What? Okay. Push. Yeah, there's like nobody watching ramp because, oh, well, I'm toggling sheets right now, as you guys can clearly see on my screen. That's definitely what I'm doing. Oh, motherfucker. Motherfucker. Okay, this guy's writing really long text, so let me try to see what this. Dan Jansen has survived on a diet of pizza alone for 25 years, or almost only pizza with a few bowls of cereal every now and again.
Body blocking, man?
Hold on just a moment. Let's see here. We spent a few days with Dan in his hometown of Ellicott City, Maryland, and Baltimore to explore what the self-proclaimed king of pizza finds the perfect slices after watching him consume. Okay, hold on a moment. I gotta, fucking! I was trying to read the chat. I was trying to read the chat. I had my phone in one hand. I literally had my phone in one hand while I was like messing with the keys. What the fuck? Okay. How are you, man? I'm doing pretty well. I got my tooth removed. Well, actually, I got 2 teeth removed. One of them was a wisdom tooth that literally did not need to be removed. But they removed it anyway because it was right, you know, right behind a molar, which was chipped and as a result needed to be removed. And so, you know, that happened like 6 days ago. I'm feeling a little better now, thankfully. Okay, we just have to get this tie. We just have to get this tie. In the documentary, they make it kind of melodramatic about him having some psychopathology that makes him eat so much pizza. If I understood it. Interesting? I mean, it's kind of strange. But I wouldn't call it a psychopathology. Like, that's a little bit of an exaggeration. Okay. This other guy got it. I'm not going to be able to save, no. Dentists will go out of their way to remove wisdom teeth so that they can take all the wisdom for themselves. That's so true, dude. I didn't even know. No, truer words have never been spoken. Okay, we just need to get this tie. We need it to tie. My guy? I'm the one true Rizzler. I'm gonna fucking throw— No! Okay, well, it's over. Yeah, it's over. It's done. Okay. No! See? It's over. It's done. Yeah. Alright. Say la vie. Of course you wouldn't know. You just had your wisdom teeth removed. that's so true. All my wisdom is gone. No, you're actually fucking... You're so right, dude. Did I play a different game? I'm gonna play a different game. All my wisdom is gone. All my Sophia is gone. That's not true. I still have one of those. Let's see here. Counter-Strike source. All your wisdom, all your wisdom are belong to us. I have all 4 of my wisdom teeth that were never removed. That means I RPG maxed my wisdom. That's so true. You know, sometimes you don't have to have wisdom teeth removed. Like, for example, my bottom 2 never grew in. I never had my bottom 2 grow in. But my top 2 did grow in. But the thing is, I never actually had to get them removed. And one of them is still there. So the one on the left side is still there. But the one that was on the right side got removed just because of its proximity to a tooth that actually needed to get removed. They were just like, yeah, why not? Let's just do it, guy. So I was like, okay, sure. That sounds legit. But it didn't actually have to be removed because it was just a little stub. Like, it was a little tiny thing. And so I didn't have to deal with 2 of them. And then the other 2 were technically, like, perfectly fine. That's crazy. Honestly, I should have just told him, no, I don't want that one removed. You know, no, I want to keep it. I want to keep all my wisdom. Have you ever played Black Mesa MP Deathmatch? I have not. I've barely played Black Mesa, to be honest. Black Mesa is not really something that I, have experience with. I've played it, technically. Technically speaking, I have played it. But not in any real depth. This guy's bee-hopping. He's jumping. Damn, that's crazy. Let me take a look at this. Stone Age people didn't have their wisdom teeth removed and they invented the wheel. Bronze Age people didn't have their wisdom teeth removed and they invented agriculture. Notice a pattern? I think the pattern is that the kind of food that they had to eat back then required those teeth be there. Oh fuck, I dropped my phone. Where the fuck is this guy? He's in there. Okay. Yeah, it's actually all a conspiracy. Have you guys listened to the new No Thank You album yet? Oh my god, he was just waiting there for me. Are you still using a flip phone? Flip phone? Yes, I am. That is my daily driver. Is that someone with an auto? No, it's not. Lol, he just straight up walked into it. Wait, there's another one? Okay. Yeah, the flip phone is goated. I don't care what anyone says. The flip phone is always going to get you right. Because with the flip phone, you're not going to have to deal with wondering if you're going to constantly be checking the phone in situations where it's inappropriate. Like, with a smartphone, there's all of these addicting apps that, at least for me, like, they keep me on there like 24/7 if I'm not careful. And this seems to be the case with other people. Like, when you go outside, everyone is on their fucking phone. Everyone. They don't look at each other. They don't talk to each other anywhere near as much as they used to. They're just fucking looking down at their phone. And it creates this situation where you don't really have to socialize because you can just be on your phone, and it creates this convenient, you know, excuse to not really have to get out of your shell or like adapt to your environment. And that can be really damaging. Like, I don't want to constantly be trying to avoid the world around me. You know, I want to just take in my environment. You know? I just want to take in the environment. I don't want to avoid it. Where may one access this No Thank You album you speak of? Look up No Thank You on YouTube with zeros. So take the take the O's in No Thank You and replace those O's with zeros. And look that up on YouTube, and you'll find a YouTube channel called No Thank You, and then there's gonna be a new album that came out. It's called Virulent Nihilism. That is VIRULENT, Nihilism. And it's really interesting so far. I haven't listened to the whole thing. I listened to the first song, but you guys should all listen to it. He's my best friend. A best male friend anyway. And you should go listen to it. What model flip phone is it? I thought of buying one of those Japanese Kitai models. It's one of the newer Nokia phones. It's a Nokia, geez, like 25, like 40 something. It's like a long ass string of numbers. It's like a straight up like the car model numbers or something. I'd have to pull it up. Somebody asked me on my flip phone video what kind it was, and I replied to a comment on there with the exact model. Rare OsakaStream? Hello, Email 1. I haven't seen you around in a while. I thought you were dead. I don't know. I thought you went off the Zans and disappeared. Where'd you go? It has been a while since I've seen you. Are you still living in... Wait, I don't want to say where you're from. Where? Does he know I'm there? Yeah, he does. Oh my god, I moved slightly, which meant my shot didn't land. Okay, there we go. I couldn't do the jump. There we go. I like to pop in, but I don't have notifs on my YouTube. I watch every new video though. Nice. I'm off the Fent cart. Okay, sure, buddy. I don't even think you can get those in carts. It would shock me if you could, to be honest. Yeah. Thank you for the support. I just don't think I've seen you comment in a long time, but I instantly recognize your username and profile picture, because I feel like it's pretty unique looking, and I'm like, oh, it's that guy again. I'm thinking of doing like a daily live stream as a challenge to myself. The thing is, I want to do them at nighttime, but the thing about doing them at nighttime is like you end up kind of disturbing people, because I live in an apartment, right? So like my neighbors are literally the wall over. Like we're separated by a wall, and if the walls were sturdier, hell, even if they were sturdier, I'd still like feel weird and bad about this. I would do it, but like I don't like recording or streaming at night because of that. When it's in the middle of the daytime, like nobody's asleep, everybody's at work, I can feel justified in being a really loud guy, but like, I don't want to be keeping people up with me just yammering on like this. You know, that's one of the benefits to living in a house versus an apartment. I don't end up being self-conscious and, you know, worrying about the welfare of others with the noise that I'm making. I mean, it's also just the people that I live with as well. Like, I don't want to disturb my mom or my sister or my wife if she wants to go to bed before me. You could whisper in the mic like ASMR. I've done that before, like when I wanted to make content but there were people over and I didn't want to be a nuisance. But like, I kind of don't like making content that way. I only did that because I was down bad. Like, I really wanted to record something that day. I was into it. I was all about it. And so I ended up doing it that way because I just wanted to make a fucking video. You know, I was down bad. But if I'm not down bad to make content, then like I'm not gonna fucking do that, you know? It's just, it's not a medium for me. It's not an angle for me. Smartphones might have been one of the most damaging inventions of the 21st century, especially the iPhone. I completely agree. I mean, they've completely changed the way that we socialize for the worse. They've changed the way we interact with each other and with the world. Yeah, I mean, at the same time, though, there's been benefits to them. You know, the fact that everyone has a camera in their pocket has made it easier to record instances of government repression and so on. And it's been easier to document police brutality as well. So there have been benefits to mass social media and to smartphones. However, that doesn't mean that there haven't been significant downsides. Do I think they've been worth it, you know, just for those things alone? Maybe, you know, maybe those benefits kind of outweigh the downsides, but that's not gonna stop me from fucking hating all the negative externalities to these things, you know? You could call the streams early mornings with OsakaSyndrome. That's a good idea. You should do IRL streams and do epic Riz interviews, ask people about Chud Jack and Cobson. What the fuck is Cobson? But at the same time, police has a huge bulk surveillance tool. That is very true. I mean, if everyone is on smartphones, and smartphones are all running on proprietary software, proprietary hardware, then of course, there's also going to be a new avenue by which the police can do mass surveillance. That's absolutely true. So I mean, you could say that that kind of negates the benefits of it, of what I had mentioned. Yeah, I mean, everyone has a tracking device in their pockets. And that tracking device also happens to be filled to the brim with apps that are addictive and, you know, changing the way that people socialize with each other. I mean, this is at the same time that, you know, social media encourages a lot of unhealthy trends, like for the young people. You know, I know the anorexia thing is really popular on TikTok and platforms like that, X especially. So there's a lot of people who've been convinced that anorexia is the way to go for them, instead of just having like a healthy body weight. Let me take another look at this. There's also the fact that all your information is given to the government and to corporations. Social media is designed to be as psychologically addictive as possible. That's very true. And that's one of the biggest problems with it, is that, like, we could be spending our lives, our time, in much more fulfilling ways. Like, we could be doing things with our time that make us feel a lot better, that make us feel more fulfilled, more whole as people, but we're not spending our time that way because we're all on our damn phone. And that's one of the reasons I had to go flip. You know, I needed a way to contact the outside world, but I did not want that, you know, that bullshit. But yeah, I mean, it's a huge problem. The addictive nature of it is a huge fucking problem. Okay, can I get the third guy? He's still there. I see his head. No, that's not his head. Where the fuck did he go? There he is. Oh, my teammate got him. It's pretty funny to me how people tend to snitch on themselves a lot on social media. Yeah, that's crazy. People will fucking brag about the 98 crimes that they just did, like it's this great accomplishment, and it's like, dude, you know there are other people who have access to this. It's not just your buddies. I mean, shit, like, even doing that just on SMS or something. It's not like your SMS is encrypted. It's not like your device can't be seized. Like, don't snitch on yourself. But people will do that anyway because, you know, the people who are committing crimes aren't particularly literate on all this stuff. I mean, why would they be? They're committing crimes. You know, if they were intelligent, they would just use that to do something productive. Now, this isn't every case, but I mean, this is generally the case, right? Like, people who are criminals are fucking stupid. We live in a dystopia, but not the cool kind, like wearing a trench coat and eating noodle soup in the rain at Chinatown cool. I mean, yeah, I don't even particularly like cyberpunk aesthetics. So, like, even if we lived in that world, I wouldn't even think that that's that cool. But yeah, it would be better than whatever this is, for sure. And you know, the crazy thing is with data brokers, I'm sure a lot of you guys know this, but with data brokers, you don't even need the government to have a backdoor in your device. I mean, of course there is a backdoor in every device. But, like, you don't even need that with data brokers because your data ends up being tracked through cookies and so many other things, and then it's collected and sold, oftentimes to the government. I mean, sometimes it's sold to foreign governments. Okay, where is this guy? I got him! Hooray! Where the fuck? He's under here? He's under. Got him. I was too autistic for that when social media got popular, so I never really got into it apart from Discord. Dude, I'm so glad I'm not on Discord. I'm so fucking... Did that guy have the dual barrettes? What the fuck? I'm so glad I'm not on Discord because, it's just as addictive as all these other social media sites. And there's only, like... It's only, like, a little bit more beneficial. In the sense that, like, you can develop real friendships and connections from there. And relationships. But once you have those, it's like, just like fucking go to Element or something. Like, bring your cool people to a better platform. You know, friends don't let friends use Discord. You know, it's kind of like that phrase, friends don't let friends do... What is it, like heroin or something? You know, friends don't let friends go on Discord. It's just that simple. You gotta get them on Matrix. It's for their own good. I love having a monster cock. You betcha. I'm talking to the same people since like 2018, so I don't mind. I mean, yeah, that's basically me. Like, pretty much all of my friends are people that I've known for like 5 years. Some of them I've known for like a little less, like 1 or 2, but that's like very few people. Like, most of my friends I've known for at least 3 years, but usually 5 or more. And those are the people I talk to. All of my schoolmates had Snapchat and I never installed it. I feel that. I never fucking installed that shit, bro. Never. Okay. Let's see. What the fuck? Hello says how to play fair. Interesting, interesting username. Howdy, welcome to the stream. We got 10 viewers. That's more people than I can fit in this room. That's crazy. I don't like how the internet is 100% accessible on smartphones. It hurt our relationship to the web. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Web design ended up changing in order to suit smartphone users. Have you ever noticed how web design became all flat and sterile, and the use of space wasn't like particularly efficient? Or it was too efficient, like to the point where it was like uncanny. Yeah, all of that happened because people mainly started browsing the web through smartphones. And that ruined the look and feel and the aesthetics. You know, when No Thank You launched Dempa-chan, his text board, the main complaint that he got from people was, it doesn't look good on mobile. And it's like, yeah, of course it doesn't look good on mobile. It's meant to look good on a computer. You know, ideally a 4.3. Oh, I got an achievement. Nice. Ideally a 4.3 computer, but it looks good on either resolution. It doesn't look great on a smartphone. I mean, I think it looks fine. I looked there like a couple times. Because it's not meant for that. That's not the kind of web user that he's trying to capture with the website. But even people that are like relatively like outsider, you know, hipster, whatever you want to call it, they still make complaints like this because everyone is so conditioned to being on their fucking phone. And as cool as it is conceptually, the idea of having your computer in your pocket, we never expected it to end up like this. You know, when people envisioned having a computer in their pocket, they did not expect it to end up the way it did. I think they imagined just having like a miniature PC, like a tiny little keyboard that like flips open with like a monitor screen type screen, and that maybe you could make calls with it. But instead what we got was something entirely new, something entirely different that it somehow took being a telephone and being a computer and also like a games device and made all of them worse. It just, like, smartphones do all of those things together, but none of them well. The best thing that they do is making phone calls, but that's because that's really hard to fuck up. But I would argue that even for making phone calls, it's worse because you can't take the battery out whenever you want, and so your device is always going to be connected to cell towers, and if you're just interested in making phone calls when you want to, that's not good, because you're not necessarily consenting to all of the interaction that your phone is making with the digital world. And if you're not consenting to it, then how much control over your device do you really have? Not very much. Smartphones are entertainment devices. Yeah, they are, and they're bad at being that. Only ever use Snapchat to get, quote, non-regulated goods. I wonder what goods you could be referring to. I personally wouldn't fuck with that because I just feel like whatever you would be trying to get would be much worse from Snapchat. That's just me. Also, all those logs get saved. You know, they say, oh, it'll get deleted after however much time. That's a bunch of baloney. It's a meme. Oh, okay. I don't talk to people online, as the only social interaction I get is chatting on streams and rarely type under videos. Yeah, I mean, I like chatting online. It's where all my friends come from. It's where, you know, almost all my relationships have come from. It's been very beneficial for me, especially during these, you know, dark periods of time in my life when I was more lonely. I'm very thankful for it, but I think that, you know, interacting online is best done, you know, through encrypted means, because then you have freedom over your method of communication. You have freedom and autonomy with your information, over your information. It needs to be open source. It needs to be encrypted. That's how you do it. Free software, I mean, it's a meme. You know, it's been said so many times, but it's a meme and it's been repeated so often because it's true. Free software means free as in freedom. Let's see here. Let me take a look at the chat here. I want to move to Matrix as my main messaging platform, but the main problem is the difficulty of getting people on there. Plus, folks have 1 to 3 platforms they use to message people. Yeah, I mean, it's difficult, but if you have good friends, they'll move over. I find it funny in this stream how it's younger people sounding like boomers. I mean, yeah. I think boomer... I don't want to use the word ideology, but it kind of is boomer ideology. Boomer sentiments have become a lot more popular among Gen Z. And I think it's because when you've grown up with the smartphones and all of these overwhelming forms of technology with the information overload, you start to long for something more simple. I know that was the case with me. I wanted something simple and less overwhelming. Something that would produce less anxiety in me. Something that I felt like I, had to look at less, that I could look at, once a day and then I'd be good. And that was the flip phone. Osaka having bars on the free software type beat, real spill right there. But yeah, I mean, it's true. Now, I am sad to say that this is a Windows machine that I'm using to make this stream. But hey, we can't all be perfect. I'll get my Hail Marys for that, okay? I'll go to confession. I'll do my Hail Marys. And I'm sure Lord Stallman will forgive me for this. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Killing spree.
Okay. Let me take a look at the chat here. I use Linux since I was 10, but had to swap to Windows for League of Legends because of the new anti-cheat. Oof. Can't say that you have the best taste in games there, Bob, but that's okay. We all like bad things sometimes. Yeah, I got into Linux when I was like, was I 15 at the time? Yeah, I was 15. I got into Linux when I was 15. With Lubuntu, because the computer that I had that I was forcing to run Windows 7, that was supposed to run Windows XP, but I needed my editing software to work, so I just kind of like got it to run 7. Was going so slow that it was like almost impossible to use. And so I was like, I'm gonna put Lubuntu on there because the it'll have better resource management, right? And that's exactly what I did. And I found out, oh my god, this makes my computer feel like it's a brand new computer. I was amazed at the time. Now sadly, 32-bit distributions of Linux are no longer supported, which is very sad. But at the time, that was a great thing. That was an awesome thing. No scoped. That was an awesome thing. Yo, Lubuntu LB Blunt. Oh, okay. L Blunt to 420. Am I right? I'm gonna be real with you, insane idiot. Not your best joke. That one could use a little work. But yeah, I messed around with Lubuntu to breathe some new life into my computer at the time, and I've been a fan of Linux ever since then. I use Trisquil on my Libre booted ThinkPad, which is great. I know some people don't like the versions of Linux that are able to run on Libre booted machines. The reason for that being, you can't install non-free software on them. Like, they make it really difficult to install non-free software, which is restrictive, right? A lot of people just want the ability to choose what they can put on their computer. And so I can see how Trisquil and some of those, like Parabola and things like that, aren't some people's cup of tea, but I mean, I personally enjoy using them. I should play CSS more. It's pretty fun. It is really fun. JN says, just stop to say hi. Howdy there. Hello. But yeah, CSS is so much fun. There's a wife in my house. That's great. That's really lucky. Okay. Is he like hiding here? No, he's not. He was hiding there. He's right in between this. I see his head moving. Oh, there's another one. Wait, this guy I played with just the other day, the real incompetent Biden. We actually played with him on a stream. Oh, damn, he got me quick. This Biden guy is crazy. I'm not going to get political on this stream to the same degree that I have on other streams, but I will just say, 2024 election prediction, hear me now, quote me later, I may actually be wrong. I think, given the direction the culture is going in, and just the feelings of the people right now, it's going to be Trump. I think Trump is going to win. I don't think he's going to win the popular vote. I think he'll probably lose in the popular vote by a couple million votes. But I think he's going to be the president. I hope not. I really hope my prediction is wrong. I'm going to vote for, you know, as cocked as some of you may think of me for saying this, I am going to vote for Biden. But that's what I think is going to happen. I think it's going to be Trump. Would you bet on that? How much money are we talking here? I wouldn't bet on anything, to be honest. I'm not a bettor. I'm not a betting man. I don't put money down in the hopes of getting more money. That's not me. I like to save my money. I want YouTube chat support for latex typesetting. What is that? I don't know what that is. I'm a gambler. Probably for the best. Which part? Me not being a gambler or Trump winning? Because I definitely do not think Trump winning is for the best, personally. Can you give any advice on meeting friends from the web? It's really fucking hard to do. Like, in the last, 2 years, back when I was on Discord, I started meeting people from, just like adjacent Twitter communities and then asking them for their Discord, or from like Discord servers. But even then, those weren't like Discord servers I had found and then joined. Those were Discord servers that I got invited to by other like friends that I already had. So if you don't already have friends, then like what are you gonna do in that situation, right? Like honestly, the only reason I have a social life online is because of this YouTube channel. Everyone I've met has been either because of this channel or because of people that I've met from this channel that then introduced me to someone else. I don't know how to make friends. It's like not really a thing that makes a lot of intuitive sense to me. I'm like autistic as fuck. Even online, I'm autistic as fuck. Now, I started to make some friends from Counter-Strike 2, like just kind of chatting people up in the game, but then we would play like one game with each other later and then just not really talk again. So it's like they weren't even really friends, they were just like acquaintances. I meant IRL, my bad. Dude, I have no idea how to do that. I've only ever made one, in recent memory, only ever made one friend IRL, and I fucking ghosted that guy. Like, I was so bad at maintaining friendships that I just straight up, like, ghosted the dude. I made a friend from work that we were talking just about all kinds of things, politics, history, you know, science, really just getting along so well. Our lives and love and philosophy and things like that. Really cool guy. You know, very friendly, very funny. I just fucking ghosted him, dude. I just fucking ghosted him. I don't know why. I made a friend, and then like after I stopped working at that job, I was just like, yeah, whatever, you know. So honestly, I have no advice. I mean, the way I made that friend was just honestly by being myself. I mentioned things I was interested in. I engaged with him and asked questions and tried to show genuine interest in what he had to talk about. And I was friendly and just open. And that was how I made that friend. But I wasn't able to make any other friends, you know? So I don't fucking know. It doesn't make any damn sense to me. Zero whatsoever. Oh fuck, I just spilled Red Bull on the desk. Did I spill it on the keyboard? No, there was only like a couple drops. It's like a minuscule amount. Yeah, it was like none. So we're good, we're chilling, we're alright. If I get electrocuted in a moment though, say RIP, give your Fs in chat for OsakaSyndrome. I've been trying to get electrocuted my whole fucking life, dude. That's a whole other story though. I'm not gonna get on that just yet. See what the chat here says after I get in my hiding spot. Yeah, I have a big online network. I don't know how I'd start from nothing. Yeah, exactly, bro. Oh wait, I already read that. I'm blackpilled on chatting up people in games because it goes the same way for me, where we play a couple matches and then never speak again. Yeah, exactly. It's like, unless you have like just a really like insanely organic interaction that is just bound to last, you're not gonna get anywhere. You're not gonna get anywhere with those people.
Killing spree hunter. Monster kill.
How do you... This is kind of a bad question to ask, actually. Never mind. I was gonna ask, how do you promote internet porn? That was almost a quick scope.
Rampage.
But yeah, when I was a kid, I was like obsessed with electricity. Like one of my earliest memories is being like 3 years old or some shit like that, and being told explicitly, do not plug this this plug in a socket. And it was a plug that had its wire like torn off of it. So like it was just the plug with the like the metal prongs sticking out, right? Like the wires. Like the wires were cut, basically. And obviously, if you plug that into the socket, what's going to happen is you'll get electrocuted, because an electrical charge is going to flow through those prongs, but there's going to be no cord connecting it, you know, to any appliance. And so I plugged it in. I was really fucking nervous because my parents kept telling me, don't plug that in, don't plug that in there. Honestly, I don't know why they didn't just throw this piece of whatever it was away. I guess my dad wanted to like hook it back up to something, like solder it to something. I have no fucking idea why they had this fucking thing. But I was told so many times, don't plug that in. You'll die. You'll get hurt. And I was like this crackhead kid thinking like, oh, I gotta plug this shit in. I gotta see what happens. I want to see what happens with the electricity. So I plug it in, and this huge like blue shock comes out of the wall. And I remember I zapped my hand and my hand got burned. Like there was this like black like burn mark on my hand. And my mom had to put ice on it and stuff. Honestly, I'm really lucky to have not died from that. But that was not the only time that I tried playing with electricity. I was fascinated with electricity. And so, I ended up getting a metal rod during a lightning storm because I had recently read a book for history, for my homeschool history class, about Benjamin Franklin. That was the assignment my mom gave me. I read about Benjamin Franklin, and I read about how he invented the lightning rod, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna try that. I need to try that. I need to be like one of the founding fathers. And so, wait, wait, can I get this one? Can I get him? Where did he go? Is he there? No, there's more. There were too many. I couldn't do it. I got a big old rod that I think had originally been like a piece of a fence or something that had gotten like straightened out. And I ran out into the thunderstorm. And it was a thick ass thunderstorm. It was a pretty big thunderstorm. And I was trying to get the electricity to conduct in my rod before thankfully my parents ushered me inside, instead of to my inevitable and untimely death. I made it back inside the house. And so, yeah, those are some of my electricity experiments. I think I was like 6 years old when I was doing that. That last one? Yeah, that's some weird shit. I don't think I've ever told these stories. Let's see here. Is there... there's a guy at B? Okay, there's probably going to be a guy coming down... What is that called? Long? Oh, I was right. It's the knife guy. That's a jumper. These are all friendlies. I'm in a league game, so typing is hard, but there's something nostalgic to me about the blissful ignorance at age 15 and 17, even when that was the most terrorized time of my life. I mean, yeah, I relate to that to some extent. I mean, you guys can actually go back on YouTube and see what I was like at 15 and 17. All of that is documented. There's live streams of me at that age. there are a lot of vlogs of me at that age. You can see what I was like. And I was very black-pilled, you know, to be fair, but I mean, there's just something, something odd about those videos. Like, when I watch them, I'll remember what it was like to be that age, where, like, everything that I saw and that I touched felt magical. It was like everything just was so amazing and novel to me at all times. And that was how I talked about things in my videos. I had that kind of enthusiasm about so many different subjects because they were all just so new and novel and cool. And yeah, I mean, even though that was a really tough time for me emotionally, I would not go back. You know, there's certainly some nostalgia there. You were trying to become Killua from HXH. Why not Karapika? You know, no love for Karapika in the chat right now? Terrible. I actually like Killua more as a character. What the fuck was I talking about? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to promote this Xvideos account. Me and my wife have this Xvideos account that's received a strange amount of attention, like quite a lot of attention. One of the videos has over 80,000 views, which I had never expected happening. There's a video of me getting down with 80,000 views. I would have never expected that. But obviously I can't promote this stuff on YouTube because that's against the policy. So I'm just trying to figure out like how I can increase the attention on this little known OsakaSyndrome account. This is what I'm trying to figure out. And you know, you may find it surprising that I would have taken the plunge into making an account like this, making content of this nature. But I feel as though it connects to the philosophy behind my channel. Yes, you heard that right, Lord's Eye. Because, like, I've been doing this for a long time, right? The OsakaSyndrome channel came out in February of 2015. And pretty much from the get-go, my philosophy with my videos was to make the content that I wanted to see other people making, but didn't see out there. Namely, content that archived and documented every facet of my experience, because that was the kind of content I really liked watching. I liked watching these videos that it documented people's lives in depth, even down to the most mundane details. And so, as someone who, you know, wants to be a living archive, that wants there to be as much content of me in as many different situations as possible out there, it only stands to reason then to make content of that nature. And so, there you go. Naming the site in chat might make YouTube Corp pay more attention. I mean, I didn't say anything that was against terms of service. I didn't throw a direct link to the account. I didn't even say the name of the account. So I don't even think that that they're gonna care, to be honest. But yeah, I've had this goal literally since before I was an adult. I wanted to do this. I knew that when I became an adult, I would do this. Because I wanted to follow that philosophy behind my channel, but also I just kind of wanted people to see what I had going on. Like, when I would look at myself, especially like when I would look at myself like in the bedroom with another person, I would feel good, man. Like, I would feel good about what I was packing and about who I am. And so, I mean, you can call it narcissistic or you know, kind of self-flagellating or something. I guess to some extent it is, but there was something that just kind of clicked with me about sharing that. Like, it just sort of made sense. Yeah. Holy shit, new achievement. I get all the sniper rifle achievements in this game, I swear. A true Truman? Are you talking about the Truman Show? I don't understand the reference. Are we talking about Harry Truman here? Like the president? What's going on here? Yes. There's like nobody. I think I might move over to the terrace side because there's like nobody on that team. And it makes it kind of unfair. Like, I want to get more kills. I'm talking about the Truman Show? Yeah, the movie. Oh my god. It took him that long to realize I was there. I no-scoped him 2 times. We were in the same corner. I haven't actually seen The Truman Show, to be honest. I've referenced it, I know what it's about, but I have not actually seen that movie. I know it's supposed to be a really good movie. I need to watch it. If I remember correctly, kind of the theme behind that movie is that the main character got so accustomed to being like an actor that like it's kind of like he was like acting out his real life or something. Like, this is like one of the abstract themes. And it's supposed to like do this like psychological these like psychological mind games with the viewer of like what's acting and like what's not, you know, what's real and what's not. But I couldn't tell you a single thing that happens in that movie. The only way to promote it is to have a social media landing page, link tree, and alternatives linked on every social media where you want it to be promoted and allude that you have quote-unquote spicy content. See, I'm not savvy with that kind of shit, dude. I'm not savvy with it. I don't know how to do all of the, you know, social media promotion. And like, I have a Twitter account. I just have a Twitter account, and I'm like, I make one post every couple of days. I log into it maybe like once a day. I think a lot of people don't even know that I have a Twitter account. There's gonna be a guy. Yep, I heard him. I think we're probably going to jump back onto CS2 pretty soon here, just because I think we're at a time of day when the competitive matches are going to be a little bit more robust. We're going to have some better players. Hopefully people with mics. Damn. I don't even know how I died here. Fair enough, Lord's Eye. I follow you, I believe. Yeah, I think I've seen your exact like name and profile picture. Twitter is fun, but it's an awful time sink. That's why you shouldn't use it very much. Like, the way I use it, I think the reason I use it this way is partially because of the kind of accounts I follow. Like, the accounts that I follow just have images. Like, it's like screenshots from retro video games and those sorts of things. Well, I gotta go now. Chill Vibe was happy to be a part of the stream. Yeah, was happy to have you along. Thank you for coming out. Hope to see you again soon. Oh shit, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like the kind of accounts I follow are pretty much like images exclusively. So I don't really get like a lot of interactive media that like gives you that urge to reply. Not to say that I even really have an urge to reply to things. I almost never reply to stuff unless it's like friends of mine. But yeah, and like Twitter is great for, if I come up with something that works well as a tweet, I will just post it. You know? Like that's what Twitter is for. It's for making a Twitter post. You know? Like there's certain short form ideas that don't really go anywhere, and then it's like, oh, they go on Twitter. Oh, the accounts that post retro tech are fun. Yeah, I think they're the most fun. Wait, I've done that before. It says kill an airborne enemy. But I've done that so many times. Why am I only just now getting the achievement? That's crazy. Oh, he's right there. Yeah, I love CRT Bot. That's one of my favorite Twitter accounts. That's the one everybody knows, though. There's some other ones like Recovered File is really good, if you guys know that one. I just use a knitter instance if I want to see something. I refuse to create an account on there. See, my account would have already been long gone by now. If not for the fact that I literally can't delete it. The email account that's associated with my Twitter is a Proton Mail account that with a really long, extremely complicated password, and I don't have access to that email anymore. And then the way that I log into it is through my Google account, one of my Google accounts. One of many. Just because the Google account is linked. So it's not actually possible for me to delete my Twitter. If I wanted to leave Twitter, I would just have to get banned. But it's basically impossible to get banned on Elon Musk's Twitter. I've tried tweeting the N-word at CNN. I've tried posting like anti-Semitic shit. I've tried posting all kinds of things just to get banned from the website, and it doesn't fucking work. Like, I'll say the most vile shit that I absolutely do not agree with or believe in any world, you know, just to try and, like, bait the robot mods to getting me off of there. And instead, what I'm met with, instead of a ban, is just, like, a flag on the post that makes it impossible for other people to view the post, but I can still see it, and my account stays up. So, like, they don't ban you anymore for posting, you know, disgusting racist shit. You can just stay on the website indefinitely. I would recommend KeyPass XC or writing it down for passwords. Oh yeah, I write my passwords down. I don't like to keep them digitally if I can help it. So a notebook has always been the strat for that for me. Because the thing is, your digital devices can always be broken into. Like, someone can get in there. And at least with, like, paper, you can quickly eat the paper. You know, you can throw it down your gullet, and then nobody's getting that password, bro. If you fucking ate the paper, nobody is getting that password. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta have it. You gotta have a physical copy of the password. Digital copies, they're just gonna get leaked. I mean, those like KeyPass like pieces of software are good, You know, the password managers, the encrypted ones, are very good for what they do, but you just cannot beat analog password protection. It's just, you just can't beat it. And privacy is freedom. Privacy is freedom. I remember one time I was hanging out with my, my internet friend, Insane Idiot, like in real life, and my laptop at the time was encrypted, right? And the only copy of the password I had was just on a piece of paper. And I remember he was looking at me do this, like fucking put in this like really complicated password, trying to get into my computer. And then he asked me point blank, he was like, so if you lose your piece of paper, like, can you just not get in your computer? And I was like, yeah, if I lose this piece of paper, there's no getting in this thing. And he was just wowed by this. Like, he was astonished. And I think this is the reaction a lot of people have, not to put him on blast or anything, but that's the reaction a lot of people have to this stuff. I think a lot of people in the current day, like, they think they're just safe. They think their data is safe, they think their devices are safe, or if they know that it's not, they just don't care about protecting it. They think that there's nothing that they could possibly do, or if there is, it's not worth it. And when they encounter somebody who doesn't view things that way, it like fascinates them. I think because it kind of opens them up to the idea that no, you actually can control your destiny in the digital space. It's entirely possible. I gotta take a sip of my water here. I'm doing the boomer shit so I can go sip. Hey Osaka, nice weather today. Maybe it's nice weather where you live, our melon. Where I live, it is 105 degrees or 40 Celsius, give or take. Whatever, measurement you want to use. What's the weather where you're at? Oh, fuck.
Killing spree.
Killing spree. There's a guy right there. Let's see if I can get him. There's a guy. Oh, he's behind. Okay. Now... Oh, do I want to jump on CS2? Or one of these weird servers? Living high on an even 81 Fahrenheit, God bless. Well, I mean, if you can handle it, me personally, I mean, you guys know about my weather preferences. I don't need to get into all of that for you. You guys know how it is for me. Time to jump onto... I could jump onto Chop Goblins, to be honest. That's a fun game. It's just incredibly difficult. You know what? I'll play one competitive match, and then I'll jump onto Chop Goblins. It's made by the guy who made Dusk, if you guys have ever played that game. I feel like people make themselves powerless against big tech and algorithms. This is why tech literacy is important. Oh, 100%. Like, people act as if they have literally no power against the botnet. both in terms of like literal botnet, but also like the, you know, the metaphorical like meme version that we talk about on this channel. People act like they're just powerless to it. And you're exactly right. If people were more literate on how to fight against it, then they would realize that they do have free will as it pertains to this. I'm doing autistic editing where I have a song where singer has a segment in Japanese and I'm replacing her lines with anime girl lines. Thoughts? That's really fucking cool. I wish I were doing something like that right now, bro. Awesome. No, instead I'm being a beta live streamer. Free Willant, yes. I wonder, is No Thank You awake? I wonder if I can get him on here. You guys like No Thank You, right? Let's see here. Oh, he's not. He is not awake. What time is it? It's like 2 o'clock. Yeah, I'm gonna take some Tylenol. My fucking wound feels raw after I drank that Red Bull. I really should not have had a carbonated beverage. Even though it's been 6 days, you know, even though it's been 6 days since my tooth was removed, it's not fun. You don't want to do that. Damn, I gotta check No's new album. Yeah, it's really good so far. I haven't listened to the whole thing. I only listened to the first part, but it's pretty good. No, I hate No, he murdered my clan. Do you mean like in TF2? He killed your TF2 clan? What's going on here? What's this beef? No, thank you, my favorite Denpa YouTuber. You know, I hear that a lot, and it used to kind of bother me. I was like, kind of in a competition with him over this, but now I just don't care. Because I want my friend to be successful, and also I really like a lot of those videos, so, you know, I kind of understand why that's the case. At this point, he might even have more content than me. I don't even know. Because he's been active during times when I've just, like, dropped off the map. Did they give you good drugs for the pain? Nope. They gave me literally nothing.
Ramp rush, ramp rush.
They gave me nothing. I only have Tylenol. And it's been terrible.
First and sacrifice myself.
Wish artificial night sky didn't fall off the earth. Where did he go? Hold on a moment. I gotta get this ramp rush going. I gotta get this shit going. Okay. And then I'll read the chat messages here. The meat structure desires more information? What? To process into understanding. What does that mean? Wow, that sucks. Yeah, it has sucked, dude. It's been pretty bad. Fuck. No. Okay, well.
Oh, we got that. Let's go.
They didn't have a kit. That's so good. You are still the OG Denpa, so there's no reason to be in a competition because you grandfathered the Denpa pill. That is true. You are exactly right.
Not with the solo.
It's to be expected that newcomers to a community or medium end up gaining notoriety for this or that reason. I mean, I was the one in the first place that was trying to get more people to make these videos. Okay. I want their USP, fuck that. Okay, or do it there. I'm gonna look at the chat in a moment. I'm just trying to make sure that we have that we have this bomb down. Fuck. Ram. What era of peripherals is your favorite? Do you mean like console peripherals? Oh man, that's a great question. It's gotta be either the 7th gen or the 6th gen. Wait, the 7th gen, hey babe. The 7th gen is the PS2, right?
I think it's the
Definitely.
PS3.
I'll bring a
You think the
flash.
7th gen is the PS3? Okay. Okay, so the 6th gen or the 5th gen? That would be
Rounds until one round after
my.
it stops working, because they won't expect it after we lose.
What the fuck is this white ass cracker talking about? This guy in this game. Okay.
They stacked it.
They fucking stacked it! Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, so like the PS2 era or the PS1 era, there were a lot of great fighting sticks that came out.
So we go stairs and far right corner.
There were a lot of good fighting sticks that came out, as well as like mice and like weird shit like that. Okay. Did he say to go stairs? Where the fuck is stairs? Does he mean secret? He's got to be talking about secret. Like, okay. Oh yay, he knew to smoke that spot. Hey, what the fuck was that, bro? Okay, give me just a moment to look at the chat. I need to plant this bomb down. Ramp.
One's outside.
Oh, fuck. I tried to do that with the pistol. I did not have that. No fucking way. I'm referring to computers? You mean computer peripherals? I have no real opinions on that, to be honest. I just have neutral response. I have no strong feelings one way or the other. You should get some Kratom since they won't give you proper pain medication. I would do that if Kratom worked on me. I've tried every strain of Kratom. I've tried so many different brands with so many different, you know, lab tests. I'm talking lab tests like straight out the bag or the box. I just, you know, Kratom just doesn't work on me. I don't have the fucking alkaloids or whatever it's called. Not alkaloids. Liver enzymes. That's what it is.
Ain't no way. There's no way.
I don't have the liver enzymes for it.
Call hacks.
Oh, fuck. One sec. Babe. Shit, I had to leave the live stream for a moment. Because I got really concerned that I might have taken too much Tylenol. Like enough to like kill me. My memory, you know, I miss the way that my memory used to work. I'll fucking tell you guys. I really miss the way my memory used to work. Because I could remember every medication I had taken that day and at which time and the exact amount. I would have like an encyclopedic knowledge for it just in my head, you know? I'd have it all ready. I'd have it all set up. But like I can't remember so many basic things that happen throughout the day anymore.
I'll get ramp.
And I'm just feeling myself feel sick, and I'm like, well, I don't know if I should be on the live stream. Because I'm starting to feel like I'm going to throw up. I don't know, guys. I might have to, you know, hand this game over to my wife and, you know, get off the live stream. I think I might have had too much Tylenol. I feel sick. It could just be anxiety. I don't know. And my gut could be messing with me. God, I need to fucking write it down. I said this to myself the other day, but then I didn't do it. I was like, I really need to write it down when I take Tylenol. Because I'm gonna put myself at risk of taking too much. I don't know what happened to my memory. Like, my memory is so fucking bad now, guys. If you feel sick, you should get off then. What I'll do is if I feel really sick, I'll get off. Like if I start feeling just like terrible, like just awful, I'll get off. I could just be having caffeine intoxication because I'm caffeine sensitive. So what happens to me is basically like if I have like, I mean even like 60 milligrams of caffeine sometimes, I'll start to feel sick. Or like I'll get overwhelmed and then sick.
He just got jump scared. Horror movie.
And I had the Red Bull today, so as I say, it could just be that. I don't feel too sick yet, so I'll get off if it like gets really bad. He's diffusing. Have you started consuming caffeine again? Not every day. Not every day. But I do consume it from time to time.
Maybe not. He's clear.
True, true.
Oh shit, where was that?
By a hallway.
Also, Dan Purick, what is your profile picture? I'm very curious. I can't tell what it is from this tiny bit of space they give me.
It's in the camp.
This icon. You should flash. No. Okay.
Alright, he moved, my bad.
I would smoke mini. Oh, there's already a guy mini.
Damn.
Alright, we should save and then rush down that ramp.
Okay, it's a save round. Wait, these guys are buying guns on a save round?
Flash the ramp.
Oh my god, it's a bloodbath, guys. Oh fuck, there's a...
Craig,
Watch the round. Oh! Double door. Osaka, do you appreciate light novel medium? The only light novels I've read are the Bakemonogatari series, as well as the Welcome to the NHK light novel. I would say I appreciate the medium, but I have never really had the interest in seeking out some of its, like, books that are more indicative of what, like, the medium is generally like. Like, Welcome to the NHK, Bakemonogatari, these are considered, like, some of the best light novels. And, I feel perfectly fine with just having consumed those. Fucking... the hell? These guys' nades are crazy. Go, 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 go. Yokuso, that's exactly right. Yes. Is there anyone on ramp? B is clear. For now.
Mini coming in too. That single door.
I could have went up through rafters. How is the Welcome to the NHK light novel? I've heard Sato is some kind of drug addict and much more screwed up than in the anime. That is definitely true. It's also true in the manga, which is based on the light novel. There's also, like, arcs in the story that just aren't present in the anime. Like, there's this... well, actually, this is spoilers. Basically, there's, like, a kind of heist type scenario that Sato and Yamazaki go on that's in the book that is not in... it is not in the
One in heaven. Look like.
show. Okay, I'm gonna go vent. They're definitely gonna come vent.
there's no way.
We meet again, Osaka says, worst word. I don't know you, to be honest. Have you been on a stream before, or did you go by a different username? I don't recognize you. 1B. What is the difference between a light novel and a visual novel? A light novel is a physical book that you can read. They're generally pretty short or light, as it said. And a visual novel is a video game on a computer that you read like a book. I don't mind spoilers, yeah, but like somebody might watch the stream who does, you know what I'm saying? A visual novel is usually a video game / program that you run. Usually, if I recall correctly, that's correct. Light novels are physical copies of the book, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, that's all true. But yeah, have I seen you before, Westward? I don't know who you are. My old name was Stagnant, may not recognize me though. Yeah. I probably just don't recognize you. Who the fuck? I'm the sadness guy that keeps popping up over the years. Oh, you're the guy who's always shilling that band. That's awesome, dude. I know who you are. One lobby. Vent. By the way, I don't think I said my old name was Devoid, but I don't know if you recognize me as well. I do. I actually do recognize that username. You were the autistic fella, right? From the UK?
Guess you can't win them all.
CT-sided map. CT.
I'm better on CT anyways.
Sorry, my potato overheated. That's funny. Actually, I'm gonna get a Molly to try and Molly Squeaky because I didn't see any of these people get one. Oh, they actually went what the fuck is that called? Ah, damn. RIP. I'm not from the UK, but I prefer not to say my location on stream. Yeah, fair enough. I must be confusing you with someone else. There's so many people who, you know, have watched my channel over the years. Tried playing some Nuke yesterday and couldn't differentiate between the bomb plant location at all. Is there a way to tell which site it's actually planted on besides a visual cue? Sound. You have to listen to where it is. So if you're up near A site and you can't hear it, then it's not gonna be on.
That's bomb ramp.
It's not gonna be on A site. It's gonna be on B. If you have the visual cue above and yeah you can't hear it, then it's B. If you're near A, and vice versa, really.
I don't know where he was though.
Yeah, he might have snuck past you.
Playtime.
Coming to you, right?
Oh, damn, okay.
Weapon?
Also, A and B bomb make different ticking sounds. That is true. I had no idea. Thank you, guys. Yeah, always happy to help someone out on Nuke. I'm by no means an expert, but it is my favorite map in this game.
20 seconds.
Hey, I wanted to pick that gun up. I mean, the FAMAS is pretty good. It's a pretty good gun, but, you know what I'm trying to say. Are they really gonna try to push, HUD again? No, they're pushing outside.
Where was that?
Okay, they haven't seen me do this before, so it's good this time when I try it. Too secret? Damn, that was really fucking close. Holy shit, why would he do that? He had the bomb. He had the fucking bomb right on him, and he chose to do that stupid shit? Okay. Okay, I know I'm bottom fragging, but I'm not retarded. Okay, I'm going to go. Oh shit. Okay, it's a that place rush. Squeaky. They're all lobby. What the fuck? Oh fuck no, dude. Imagine throwing until you know timing can cuck you any second there. I mean, yeah. There's like 2 of them there. Favorite Madoka girl? I fucking hate Madoka Magica. I gave that show a 2 out of 10 on Mal, and I watched the entire thing. I watched that entire fucking show.
Is that the bomb there? Yeah, they're A. He's A. Back left corner.
Hooray. We can make this back, 100%. We can get there.
Yeah, I gotta buy it. Important.
Who wanted it?
Please. Help me. Thank you.
I watched an entire thing in one day and hated it as well. What thing? I don't know what you mean. I threw that smoke in the wrong place. Oh my god, that's the worst rush I've ever seen. What the fuck? These people are actually retarded.
We got bomb down. Yeah, the bomb's down then. Bombs down vent.
I think he means Madoka. Are you trying to get me to say Madoka? Oh, you mean the entire thing. Okay, because he said an entire thing. I was like, an entire thing of what? But no, that makes more sense. The only thing I could think of was like an entire match of CS. You were like, oh, I watched an entire thing of CS, and then for some reason that's what I was thinking. Damn, I got that guy while I was flashed. I thought you liked magical girls. No, I do. I just don't like Madoka. I think Madoka's a bad show. I like Doremi. I liked the couple episodes of Doremi that I watched. I thought it was cool, but I didn't actually like spend the like proper time to watch the show.
Provoked by it.
I have a good team. They can talk shit if they want. Oh my god, my molly was thrown the wrong way. Okay, I gotta hang up here then. They're gonna expect me to come
Where are
see.
they at?
Outside. Most likely going down secret.
They might be trying to go mini. Oh my god, I somehow got that. Even though I was moving. What the fuck? Okay. Doremi is an investment for sure. It's like 200 plus episodes. Yeah, it's insane. It's like if I'm gonna watch a show that long, I'm gonna, you know, rewatch Hunter x Hunter, or I'm gonna watch Cardcaptor Sakura if we're doing magical girl shit. You know, something like that. Blue, I can give you this AK.
No, I'm good. Don't waste your money on me. I'm trash today.
One A site.
Planning A, planning.
Nice. Yeah, we really are bringing it back. This is what I'm saying. CT-sided map. It's a CT-sided map. Do you play with viewers, by the way? I do. Would you like to play a game? If you get me on Steam, I'm Lewis Wayne's cat on Steam. I can get into a competitive match with you. Hell, I can get into a competitive match with a bunch of you if you guys want to do that. Bomb down A. One hut. Oh. That smoke. That was a very unfortunate smoke.
Green? Okay.
Yeah, he's AFK.
You see them?
I'd hop on if I wasn't on EU servers. Might still be okay. I mean, you'd be fine. Like, your ping would just be really bad.
Or a stationary target.
Now, your ping would be bad, but you could still get into a game.
Out, or are we good?
Nah, it doesn't matter.
I mean, this guy is probably EU as well. I mean, I know a pretty huge portion of my audience, according to YouTube Analytics, is from Germany and the Netherlands. I'm not entirely sure why. I'm not sure what the fascination with me is over there. but it's pretty cool. Also, I have a pretty sizable portion of people from Denmark. It tells me the magic YouTube data tells me. Whatever, not like I care about my rank anyway, lol. Yeah, just hit me up on Steam. Maybe because there's a bunch of NEETs over there? Is that like a meme that I'm unaware of? Or is there like a phenomenon of like EU NEETs? Is that common? There we go. That guy, I don't know what he was doing. He just didn't have his gun out. Germany and the Netherlands very much neat countries? I had no idea. I had no idea. I'm from Romania? Crazy. I used to play CS a ton. I've got like over 2,500 hours on it. Crazy. Yeah, I've got like over 600. You know, I'm not... No, don't walk into my fire, please. Okay. Ah! Two tunnels.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Well, it makes sense with all the good government programs. Oh, hell yeah. If I had access to that shit, I would for sure be a need just indefinitely, right? You know, but those people have the, like, my society, like, my family, and, like, all that shit that makes them go, like, oh, like, I couldn't possibly be a leech on the state. I have to impress my family, my community, no. Well, like, they have all these brain worms, these, like, European brain worms that make it to where their society can function. Yeah. There's a lot of people who don't want to be needs there.
We just play Subway for playing.
No, this is a bad strat. At least close the door. He went to A. In Romania, it's shit to be a need. The money is little. Yeah, I mean, Romania is like a third world country, if I recall correctly, right? Oh shit, we're gonna tie at best. Well, even if you work, the times I was a NEET were the worst. Yeah. Overwatch son or League of Legends daughter? I don't want a kid that plays League of Legends. Well, actually, I don't want a kid that plays Overwatch. I mean, Overwatch is... It doesn't matter if you're male or female. You're a faggot if you play Overwatch. Like, you're just a fag. Like, I will judge people who play Overwatch harshly. So, even though League of Legends is very bad, I mean, I would have to go with the League of Legends daughter, just because I don't want one of my I don't want one of my children to be into Overwatch. It's bad enough having a wife that's into Overwatch, okay? I'm only a NEET because of savings, but it won't last, obviously. Yeah. I mean, that's a vibe. Minecraft non-binary child. The truly OP. The truly OP option. Reload. Valorant is worse than Overwatch. Valorant is definitely worse than Overwatch. I'll give you that. Okay, well, we lost. Valorant is way worse than Overwatch. I knew a guy who plays Overwatch regularly and was literally gay. I mean, yeah, it tends to happen. I hate to break it to you guys, but that's kind of how it works. Okay, I'm going to drop the link in chat for my Steam profile. So you guys can add me on there if you guys want to play a CS match. We can get the fucking OsakaSyndrome community CS dream team together, okay? I'm starting to say okay like I'm from the fucking West Coast. I don't know why I started doing that. I swear I'm just like this fucking like mishmash, like assimilation of accents. Okay. There's a character in the game that can literally teleport behind you? You mean Spy from TF2? Do you mean Spy? Volunteering in my area is so chill. I wish I could make a living off volunteering with zero pressure. True. Okay, we got a worst word in the game. Does anybody else want to join my CS game? Or our CS game? I'm just going to give it a little bit. I'm just going to sit. I'm going to camp this lobby for just a moment. Waiting for these other folks to come on. You know, if they want to. Tog Kisu is awaiting your request. Fuck yeah. Okay. I'm adding this guy, and I'll give it just a moment in case someone else wants to join off of me. But that should probably be everyone. I think this is probably everyone. Where is this guy? There he is. Let me invite him. Okay. Oh, you're in the Lane Chan Steam group. I am, yes. I've been in that Steam group for fucking years. I'll probably be... Wait, I actually can't see what he said. I'll probably be some dead weight to your team, but at the very least, I'll try my best. Yeah, it's no bigs, man. It's just a video game. I know people like to take this game incredibly seriously. I like to play it up sometimes because it's fun, but it's literally just a video game. Yeah, I wish I could make a living doing volunteering as well. That seems like such a comfy life. I mean, that's what like the boomers on Social Security do. You know, they literally just fucking they volunteer all day, and that's their day job. Okay. Okay, we got Tog Kisu in here. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Now, hopefully your ping is set to the right option. Did someone else send me a request? No. Okay. I think it's just 3. Yeah, I've been in the Lane Chan Steam group for years, namely because I will just join like any Steam group. Like if there's like a Steam group for like an image board that I like going on, I'll just join it. Because why not? You know, like why the fuck not? I'm gonna share the stream on Twitter while we're at it, while we're waiting for this game to start. And maybe if I plug it on Twitter, come play CS2 with me on this here live stream. Yeah, maybe we can get more people. I put my ping up for it to work. Okay. Okay, let's retry this. Studio Gynax went bankrupt, apparently? Oh, no. Wait, didn't this happen, like, years ago? Is this new news or old news? I don't even know, guys. I like Denpa-chan and Lane-chan more than 4chan, to be honest. I relate to that so much. 4chan is just a cesspool these days. It's not good. There because I want images. I want good images to use for reactions and videos and things like that. But even a lot of the images are like terrible now. A lot of them are just screenshots from Twitter or Discord. It's awful. Summer 4chan was always terrible. Yeah, but like the summer is endless now. The summer fags have taken over. The kids are running the show. The insane are running the asylum. It's no good. But that's how it is. You know, it's crazy, like, I feel like on this channel, I used to document, like, literally every single thing that was happening in my life to the point where it made me, like, doxable. It made me, like, so easy to dox because I was just so open about every single facet of my life. And these days I'm pretty careful about that stuff. Right? Hello. I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you, no. Let's go Ram.
Mike's going off, but
Let's see here. Wow, CS stream with viewers, guys. This is crazy. We're playing with viewers. Yes. I'm toggling cheats right now, guys. Trust me. Oh, fuck. Yo, worst word, your, what do you call it? Your, crosshair is interesting. People naturally grow more cautious as they age. That is very true. You know, I was talking earlier about how my goal is to be this, like, archive. Let's do an outside rush. Why not? Why not? My goal is to be this, like, archive and just have as much information about me online as possible and so forth. Oh, outside's totally clear. Push, push, push. And that's still the case. Somebody just smashed that window. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Orange. Fuck, what was I gonna say? I'm trying to remember now. Shit. Oh, damn, Ninja's crazy with it. What the hell? Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I definitely feel that, like, as people age, they grow more cautious, but I also feel as though I'm, like, particularly, like, I don't even know. It feels like a part of me is nostalgic for when I was just always online, like, give out all my information, tell all the stories. But it's like, it doesn't really feel like I'm withholding that information to be safe, quote unquote. It feels like I'm withholding that information just because I don't even have like as much interest in giving it, right? Oh, there's two on top of hut. What the fuck? Like, it's like I want to tell those stories and I want to give out that kind of info, but I also don't. I guess there is an element of fear to it. There is definitely an element of fear to it because I don't want, like, for example, you know, the authorities to, you know, keep, like, extensive note of all my activities and who I am and stuff. If I'm, like, trying to immigrate, for example, right? You know, sometimes I've worried about that. But, like, the thing that I've continued to come back to is, like, should I live in fear? No. Like, this is what I've always come back to. Like, if there's some governmental entity, right, that I'm afraid of, that's making me feel compelled to not be who I am, then I should just do what I can to fight against it. I should just do what I can to fight against it. And the only way to do that is to be myself. And so I think I should kind of embrace this approach to YouTube that I, you know, appreciate a lot and that I want to, you know, do. Without fear. I think a lot of my anxiety and fear would go away if I just, you know, went back to doing what I was doing before. That's the feeling that I get. One rafters. I wish some other image board would supersede 4chan as the image board that lasts forever. Something comes and goes, but 4chan stays there and rots. 8chan, NanoChan, CrouchChan, and all those other big boards. Yeah, I mean, you are right. It's like you know, they all disappear for one reason or another. Usually it's financial, but sometimes it's legal, and yeah. Valorant makes you install spyware. That should say enough. No, absolutely. Valorant is cancer. Kernel level anti-cheat, I do not fuck with that. No one really cared enough to dox others unless they're no olives. I don't know what that means. No olives? No olives? You mean like noobs? Like what are you trying to say? I thought they were going single, to be honest. No, they're going double. He was hearing the right way. Oh, there was nothing he could do there. Ninja could not clutch it this time. Didn't he clutch it literally every other round? Feds are so scary with tracking. At this point, I've given up on obtaining a federal job. Yeah. I mean, yeah. You know, like, I feel like if I were like if I tried to work at the post office, they would just fucking grill me with every YouTube video I've ever made. They'd be like, why are you talking about fucking trannies all the time? And like, you know, why are you like fucking talking about anime and, you know, these weird political, you know, far left like political beliefs and stuff. You know, they'd give me so much shit. No lives? Oh, so you're trying to say low lives, but instead you're saying no lives. Like it's like a funny like play on. I see. Heaven. Hut. Unless they're no lives. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that are no lives online, though. There's a lot of people who are no lives online. And a lot of people are pretty gruesome. You know, I used to have my YouTube channel on my Steam profile. And just because I was bottom fragging, in a CS match, someone went to my YouTube channel and literally like doxed me from my YouTube channel just because they were mad at me that I wasn't you know, clutching out the matches. You know, it's crazy. And something like that would have never happened on, you know, old school CS, like CS:GO. But you know, it is what it is. Man, this guy should just save, like, for real. I'm not reading that, Cydia. I'm not reading what you just said. Actually, I'm gonna use the Tech 9 because I can do some crazy shit with the Tech 9. And we should save. Why am I fucking buying shit? We should save. I'm gonna fucking save. I'm saving. Oh shit. It's a hut. Crazy to think CS:GO is old school CS. I mean, yeah, at this point, it kind of is. I don't like how internet culture is super homogenous, probably due to there being a lot of places where people can form their inside jokes, or their inside takes jokes and memes without everyone knowing about it. I mean, there are definitely places like that. It's like maybe not a lot of places, but they certainly exist. I feel like the internet, I mean, while it is super homogenous and centralized, there's also more opportunities than ever to, you know, exist in your own space. I think Denpachan's a good example of that, but I also think that, for example, those, oh fuck, what is it called now? That, like, extra, what is it called? It's that other, it's like HTTP, but it's different. Is it Gemini? Yeah, it's called Gemini. Like, I think Gemini is a great example of this. Like, on Gemini, it's a different, literally a different web protocol, right? That allows you to access, like, a whole other internet. I think this is an example of the kind of thing that we need, right? Oh, fuck. He's in, bitch. Gopher? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's pretty funny. This guy clutches it out, I swear. I've seen people do it like this before, too. Like, he needs to reload, though. Dude, this dude's checking every corner. There's no fucking way. But, I mean, yeah, like, everyone's posting Wojak memes, which are so fucking annoying nowadays, guys. Can I just mention that? The Wojak memes, stop. Please stop posting those. It's so annoying. Like, maybe it was funny in, like, 2012, dude? It's not funny anymore. It is not funny anymore. Stop posting Wojak memes. This is for your health. This is for the benefit of all of us. Oh my god, he's gonna clutch it. Plant, plant, plant. Oh my god, plant. Nope, okay, he was not gonna clutch it. Quickscope is crazy. Wojaks are normie core now, yeah. Never heard of Gopher before? Yeah, it's pretty cool. The White Devils, yes, literally, yeah. What if I fake, what if I fake outside and then try to go, what do you call it? Try to go heaven. Yeah, these guys have got the right idea. Go, go, go. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm going B, B, B. Oh! He's still on HUD. I thought he was. No. He's going heaven. The bomb is hell. No, he's not. He doesn't want to clutch it. He doesn't want to. Rush, rush, rush. Go, go, go. Don't stop. Oh, fuck. Someone get the bomb. When are you going on Birthright, Osaka? Probably never. I don't have any intention to. It all comes from those... Oh, fuck. I didn't even see. Where did he drop from? I was looking down at my, I was looking down at the phone. Behind. I was looking down at the phone instead of, at the game. It all comes from those 4chan story videos from 2014. It's total slop. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Oh, fuck! It's gotten to the point where having an unlit cig in my mouth gives me placebo. I don't even get a good buzz anymore. Yeah, I mean, because you're addicted to nicotine. If you consume nicotine for even just a couple days, you cease to get really like a buzz from it. Because your brain adapts to having nicotine in your system, and so it will no longer affect you. Yeah, the, back when I used to smoke, I used to have tolerance breaks so that I could get more intense, effects. But, you know, I haven't had nicotine anything since, like, October of last year. And by that point, I was just doing nicotine occasionally. You know, I wasn't doing it every day, nowhere near that. It had to have been just like once a week, and it had been like that for basically since January of that year. Have you tried those patches? They work pretty well. I've tried the patches. I don't know about this guy. Let's see here. Okay, I think we can win this one. I really do. If we go outside, smokes outside. If we go smokes outside, we'll be good. Okay, I smoked garage, not great, but oh, I actually got it like pretty alright. Okay, someone smoked secret, that's... Okay, someone go plant, you go plant. I'm gonna hold vent. And I'm gonna not look at the chat while I'm holding vent this time. There we go. See, that's what I intended to do earlier. One of them is going secret. Oh, they're both going that way. Okay. Get them. There we go. Oh, perfect. Why don't you have donations on? I'm banned from monetization on YouTube. That's why I don't have donations on. There are ways to donate to me, you know, that I have linked in the description, but it's actually not possible for me to turn donations on YouTube because I'm banned. I'm banned from any kind of monetization for life. I've tried to appeal it, and the appeals process just hasn't worked. Like, YouTube just has not let me appeal. What about the XMR address? I don't think I have an XMR address. I don't really use Monero. I mean, I think I used to have one in like a couple videos as like a meme, but then I took it down after I lost access to that wallet. Yeah, there used to be one. Yeah, I lost access to that wallet, so then I took it off of those videos. Why Pepe? Because I like Pepe. He's a cool character. And unlike the Wojak, he has not been poisoned in my mind. Pepe still makes me happy. Okay. There's a guy in there. Oh my god. Fuck. He's right there. He's right there. Yeah! Fuck yeah, dude. You could set up LibraPay? I could set up LibraPay. Do you guys want me to do that? Would any of you donate if I set up LibraPay? So I'm looking into Gopher. Seems interesting. Hell yeah. Wojak went through a worse fate than Pepe. This is so true. This is so true. Someone watch Hut. One of them went down vent. I gotta find him. I don't know where the fuck he is. Oh, the bomb guy is actually outside, so let me try to clutch this out. Is he behind? He's there. I see him. Okay. Oh, it's just me. Fuck. I cannot let this guy ace. I cannot let him ace. Where'd he go? Did he move? He fucking moved. No, he aced. Have been looking into I2P and other alternative routing protocols? Nope, I just know a couple things about them. No offense, but is your girlfriend a born woman or M to F woman? She's M to F. Also, we're married. Like, legally. Which is pretty cool. Let's see here. Oh, shit. Did they bomb the door again? Too convenient wasting away watching Elden Ring lore videos all day? Is that what you said? Yeah. I probably won't donate. You were just like some random guy on the net. I don't know why I would donate. What would you do with the money? Lol. Pretty much all of the money that I get from donations, I just pay for food with. Like, I get the food stamps and I have my disability, but I get like almost nothing in disability, so it's not really enough to cover my primary expenses. So when I get donations on YouTube, I use them for things that I need. Wojak and Pepe are eternal. Interesting. I'm good with the current options. YouTube is just more convenient, to be honest. Makes sense. I want to buy Osaka a shitty beer. I almost never drink. I drank like once this entire year. Married Osaka, living the nuclear family life, yes. If you did donate and wanted me to buy a beer, I would buy one though, and then I would drink it in a video or on stream just for you, Armed Melon. I do things for subscribers when they give me money. Because I feel like it's kind of fucked up if you just like take people's money and then you just don't do anything with it. It's like for them. You know, it's like if people know that I'm being fed and continue to exist like that, you know, I feel like, you know, they'll appreciate that. But then if like I have extra, it's like, okay, like I can put this towards a video or something, you know, something for them specifically. I try to do that. Honestly, the P90 is not that bad of a gun. You know, wait, why am I getting a kit when we already have 2 kits on the team? I don't need a kit. You know, the pros, when they play this game, they only have 2 people with kits. They don't get anyone else to, you know, to get a kit. Oh, that was terrible. Just needs a couple of adopted or IVF children to complete a family. I mean, when I'm making like good money, like when I don't, you know, just have the disability or whatever, you know, when I have like a, you know, consistent job, and when she has a consistent job, you know, then we'll be thinking about the children thing. But before that, you know, no. Realistically, when that time comes, we probably will adopt, because I don't think there's really any rationale to bringing more people into the world when there's so many that, like, they need a home, but they just don't have one. You know, they need parents who will be kind to them, but then they just don't have that. It's truly heartbreaking, the amount of kids out there who just straight up, like, they just don't have anybody. Especially the older ones that have been, you know, in the foster homes for like their whole lives. Like, the older that a kid gets, the less likely they are to be adopted. And I think those kids in particular, like, they need somebody. They need somebody to come and take care of them. my god. We got 2 viewers of the stream about to clutch it, I believe. I believe that they can. None of them have a kit though. Yes. Oh, he's behind that box. The box. Oh. No. R.I.P. I think we can still do it though. This might be like my Bernie can still win moment, but you know, I think we can still do it. I just need to step up my game. That's really what I need to do. I need to step up my game. Okay, they're going ramp, it seems. I think some of them are going outside, or through secret, so I'm gonna take a look at this. It's B. Oh, well, okay. Alright then. I don't think he left. I don't think he left. I think he's having connection issues. Oh, if he left, we're fucking toast, dude. We're fucking done. Ah, in the chat says, yo, howdy. Hidamari Sketch fan says, huh, it's already been 3 hours. Time flies. Yeah, I guess it has been 3 hours. That's crazy. Enjoy the beer sent with Ko-Fi. Thank you, R. Melon. Thank you. I'll post a little video popping it open. Do you have a specific one that you want me to get, or did you say it in the message? Wow, time keeps on slipping into the future. Nah, just a decent shitty beer? Okay, that gives me a lot of options. Thank you once again. You know, back when I used to drink more, I had thought of doing like a alcohol review show. I could bring back that series idea for just one video. Two on A site. They're planting A. One of them is really lit. Shitty beer is a very regional thing too. True. Very true. Yeah, I could bring out my my southern colors. Okay, we could have done a little better than that. I'm speaking mostly for myself here. I could have done better than that. But let's see here. I'm gonna try to like straight like fucking run it to Squeaky. I'm gonna try to run to Squeaky. No. Oh. He left for the last round. This is so sad. I'm gonna fucking run to Squeaky and put the smoke grenade there. Okay. Never mind. My strategy did not work. It's over. Wait, this guy can do it, I believe. It's probably B, though. Yeah, it's B. He flashed him. No, he didn't. He's got it, I believe. The other guy's above, I think. Oh, I should have fucking called it. I didn't have my V key pressed to tell him. I should have fucking called it. Well, that's it. That's the end of that. That was pretty fun, even though, you know, Worst Words gameplay was really good. Ninja's gameplay was solid. I was not sending my best personally, but you know, what can you do? It'd be like that sometimes. It really do. At OsakaSyndrome, fun fact, region locking on games still exists even for modern games, mostly languages, but occasionally content? Really? I did not know that. I had no idea. I had no idea. The ping was not on my side, in parentheses, coping. I mean, yeah, it happens. You know, what can you do? What can you do? Sometimes you just don't have it, you know? That's all there is to say. You guys want to know, you know, in the spirit of talking about YouTube donations and these sorts of things, as we were a moment ago, I want to go on a rant. I fucking love the amount of pseudo banks that exist in the US. Okay? I'm talking about Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all these things. They have these debit cards that you can get in the mail. Hit me up if you ever want to play again, though. Oh yeah, for sure. Yo, and if you ever want to like get on voice chat or something like that, just call me on Steam, or you can ask for my Matrix if you want to, because I couldn't hear you at all over the mic in the game. But yeah, these various payment services actually have these debit cards that you can get mailed to you. What's Matrix? It's an encrypted client that's similar to Discord but different. Let me just send a link to it in the chat. Yeah, so I call them pseudo banks because they don't have like insurance, like FDIC protection and those sorts of things. They don't legally, they're not banks, um, but you get Visas, Mastercards, and so on, and you can use the money that's in your balance from, you know, be it donations or whatever, on a card as though it's a bank. And it's very handy because you don't have to pay fees to move the money over into your bank account. And so that's been very useful for me, you know, as someone who, you know, may not have had a bank account at certain points, or had money donated to me or sent to me and I needed to use it, but then that like 25 cents that would have gone to the transfer fee might have been really necessary, you know, depending on the situation. Those cards came in, they came in really handy. Really cool. I don't think this really exists in other countries because of regulations, but it's a pretty cool concept. Revolut, the UK version of online bank with no money that can get you Visa or MasterCard. I didn't even know the UK had anything like that. That's really interesting. There are only like 3 payment processors which control the entire online ecosystem, though. I mean, that is true. The crypto people and the Libre Pay people are trying to change that, but there's only so much you can do. I think USDC coin, you know, because it's pegged to the US dollar, I think there's some promising things happening with that, and with other stable coins as well. But in general, I mean, this is like a quagmire that we're in, right? The financial system, the power of the financial system is concentrated in the hands of very few. And so if, for example, you had, you know, political beliefs on either side that the elite feels threatened by, they could just debank you. You know, they could take away your ability to receive and access money. And this is one of the reasons why, you know, love it or hate it, there's a lot of problems with cryptocurrency. I'm certainly no crypto bro. Crypto is really fucking important. Because if we're going to have a free society with free expression, then we need a way for people who are pushing the envelope, who have ideas that are on the fringes, to be able to feed themselves. They need to be able to eat. And, you know, sometimes they can only do that with the help of viewers like you. Of course, I'm not in that position myself, but I know of some people who are. And it's a crazy world out there. It really is. You know, I don't think I ever have to worry about getting debanked, because as unorthodox as some of my views may be, I think they're pretty in the mainstream. But other people don't have that luxury. It's a terrible shame. It's quite scary. There's something called the Bank Secrecy Act as well that, like, if I remember correctly, it gives the government, like, the unchecked power to look into your bank records pretty much whenever they want without a warrant, which is unconstitutional. Like, almost every legal scholar has said that, but they did that to combat money laundering back in the 1970s. You know, it was a terrible thing. Japan? What about Japan? I don't quite I don't quite see what you're trying to say. The Canadian Prime Minister froze the bank accounts of the protesters 3 years ago. Still kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's insane. And federal courts in Canada ended up finding years later that the actions that the Prime Minister took were illegal and unconstitutional. And even at the time that the Emergencies Act was invoked to do precisely that, courts were saying that it was illegal and that they didn't have the power to do that they overstepped their authority in the law. And yet, the federal government continued to do that. They pressed on with the plan. They didn't reverse course. They didn't give those people's accounts back at the time. And now we found, years later, due to court rulings, that, yes, they found decisively that it was unconstitutional for them to do that. But as far as I know, those people haven't been given reparations, issued apologies, pardons, anything of that nature. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's scary. I mean, I can understand the concern if you have a lot of money coming from a foreign country, from, right-wing agitators attempting to influence a protest movement. But at the same time, the financial system is international now. People have the freedom to send and receive money as they please, to pull together donations from all kinds of sources. That is their right. That is the freedom that they have. Once you start taking that away, in the context of a capitalist system, you take away people's freedom. You take away their ability to express themselves, to live as themselves, as people who have certain points of view. I mean, just think of it this way. Let's say, for example, a far-right administration, came to power in the U.S. Crazy idea, right? And they started doing mass deportations of immigrants. They started locking up people who were doing peaceful protests on questionable grounds. And there were organizations, like civil liberties organizations in Canada, that started like bail funds to bail the people out of jail or to help with their legal defenses. I don't think anyone in the government there would be sitting there and saying, oh my God, this is election interference, this is meddling in a foreign country, we need to stop this. They would agree probably with what those activists on the Canadian soil were doing. And so then the standard would totally change, right? Now, obviously, with my political views, I am more sympathetic to those people who'd be helping out the trans people or the migrants or the peaceful protesters through these, this foreign money being sent in. However, when we're talking about an issue like freedom, like civil liberties, once you start taking them away for one group, it kind of cuts both ways. Like, you kind of undermine the freedom of everyone. You make everyone a little bit less safe in the process. And so this debanking stuff sets a really dangerous precedent, because if it's being used on right-wing agitators at one point, what's stopping another country or another administration from doing it to left-wing agitators? It's not a good precedent to set. And I mean, fuck, like, even if, like this is the thing, like, it's not just about what could happen to other people who believe other things. It's just wrong. Like, it's just wrong to do this to people that disagree with you. They have the right to think what they want to think and to think autonomously, to exercise their mental autonomy, their spiritual autonomy, and maybe their views will change one day. That's part of growing as a person. They should have the freedom to decide that for themselves, what they'd like to believe, and to express themselves. Oh, I don't know. Do you ever play Arms Race on CS? It's pretty fun. I have never played Arms Race. I should. I've heard it's pretty good. Supreme Court judges can spend millions on vacations, but we can't spend $10 on DS Lite. A DS Lite? What do you mean, like the handheld? Like the handheld system, the DS Lite? I don't quite understand what you're trying to say, to be honest. Yeah, the Master and Visa provider said that it too much dojins, even though they have some safe for work stuff. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what you're trying to say either, to be honest. Are you trying to say that dojin artists were targeted for like making porn? I mean, yeah, that's the other risk, is that, not safe for work and, sexual art, whatever kind, like drawings, this is art. This is a way that some people express themselves. And you may not like the content, you may not agree with the content. I know I don't agree or like a hell of a lot of it, right? I am not a fan of a lot of that stuff, that weird stuff that people are into. But they should have the right to create it and to share it with others. They shouldn't be cracked down on and targeted by these massive governmental or private institutions, for that matter. Because while private institutions have the freedom to contract and associate with whom they'd like, when they get so large, there's a degree to which their power exceeds the normal bounds of acceptability, right? Because if you get banned from those 3 financial networks, you just don't have access to money, for the most part. And then you're done. If they all have policies that are antithetical to people who make that kind of content, they don't have access to money. They can't live. That is an uncomfortable amount of power that exists in anyone's hands. It's not just the government, it's private institutions as well. That is a dangerous amount of power. Typo, DL site, Japanese art site that got blacklisted from payment processors. I'm not aware of the site in question. I see what you mean, though. It has no more support for MasterCard and Visa, so you need other payment methods? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is wrong. I mean, this, just to put it plainly, this is wrong. People should have the freedom to express themselves. Unless we're going to have a fuck ton of really small banks and small financial institutions, there should be a law that safeguards speech and expression, that makes it to where these payment processors can't do this to people solely on that basis. I really need to drink more of this water, so I'm gonna sip it. I'm gonna sip this water real hard right now. Lol, I tried to access DL site and they blocked my country via Cloudflare. Well, maybe they deserved it after all? Huh. Interesting. Osaka getting political. Bring back regional banknotes unsecured by the Treasury. Sad face /S. I mean, yeah. We get like that from time to time. We get a little Ann Prim. We get a little esoteric. We get a little progressive. Hell, we even get a little conservative on this here stream. I don't discriminate. I take all types. I am tolerant. I am literally the human embodiment of the tolerant left because I actually tolerate everyone. And as a result, I've learned a couple things. I've learned a few ways of thinking about things that I found actually work together really well. That other people might not have explored because they're inside of their what do you call it? Their group, their in-group. Japan fears the Romani. I think fucking everyone that isn't American fears the Romani, dude. It's fucked up for them. They have it's hard out there for a Romani. You know, one of the craziest things to happen in recent memory, I think this happened around the time when the German police were cracking down on, like, it was like the German, was it Jewish Voice for Peace? It was like some Jewish pro-Palestine organization in Germany. That they were protesting, and like everyone in the group got charged for some kind of bogus like anti-Semitism charge, despite having been Jewish. But that group had erected in front of German Parliament a monument that was dedicated to the Holocaust victims, the Romani Holocaust victims. And the German government had it taken down. You know, I'm not trying to say anything with this precisely, but it's very interesting to me, the kind of remembrance that they have there. You know, when Jews in Germany try to call out the injustices that were done to the Romani people at that time, and also currently, they don't get any play from the government. The government, no matter how progressive the lawmaker, they don't give a fuck. And in the process, because those people happen to be arguing for Palestine, they get called anti-Semitic, you know, regardless of what their religion and ethnicity is. It's just this world is wild. The way that those people in particular were treated, the Romani people, it's so fucking wild, dude. Like, I'd wager that literally the one place where Romani are safe right now, it's America. That's the one place they're safe. I saw some of those people when I was in the Czech Republic. They look kind of cool. Like they look kind of baller. I'm not gonna lie. Like their get up, and like their hair, and like their like jewelry and skin tone and shit. Like Romani people, low key. They're kind of dripping though. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Romani people kind of drip. Any advice on traveling around the world? Invest in cryptocurrency and make big gains. As far as being able to fund it is concerned. My other advice would be to have international friends and then meet up with them there. Because by far the best guides that you're going to get are like people that you kind of know already, so you can shoot the shit with them and just have fun. And then, like, you know, they've lived there their whole life, so they can, like, help you explore and, like, show you around. So know someone local and be able to afford it. Kind of lukewarm advice, but Yeah. It's something I want to do again. You know, I mean, hell, if you live with parents or something, like, even just like saving up money from like working like a minimum wage job, if you work for just a couple months, you'll have enough to stay in a hostel and pay for a flight back and forth. And if you travel during winter or some time like that when people don't want to travel, you'll get better plane tickets. You can plan your flight several months out and pay significantly less to go travel to that place. You know, if you plan it several months prior to when you actually intend on going there. The reason for this, I think, is because, I mean, number one, the closer you get to the date, the more expensive it's going to be because the demand is higher. But also, I think the demand ends up being lower the longer you plan out, because a lot of people don't have the patience, right? Like they want to, you know, go in a month from now or 2 months from now or a couple weeks from now. They don't want to, you know, go 6 months from now. So, yeah. Let me think here. I finished my autistic audio edit of a song. Awesome. Good job. Yeah, I don't know. Do research about the place that you're going to and about the areas you'll be in. Try to know like a couple words in the language. Like just with English, you'll probably get on fine because like everyone knows English everywhere. You'll find somebody, but like try to like have some of the language down, at least to be polite, you know? At least to be polite. Try to have an understanding of the local laws. Now I'll replace the original in my local files and just listen to my version instead. That's so cool, dude. That's awesome. Just don't go to France? What's wrong with France? I've never been there personally, but I'm like, what's wrong with it there? Fun fact, rich people don't buy stuff with their money, but with borrowed money from bank and putting their property collateral. That's why most rich people own lots of property and have no paychecks. True. This is true. I learned about that when Trump was in the news for having to pay like the $1 billion bond or whatever it was. That was how I learned about that. I'm probably gonna head off the stream pretty soon. Depending on how much energy I have, I might end up streaming later tonight. I cannot guarantee it. Actually, probably not. I have to sleep tonight because I didn't get enough sleep last night. I will stream tomorrow night, however. So, yeah, I will probably head out within the next 5 minutes, but here at this time, at this moment, I will give everyone their, you know, routine time to pile in and say their goodbyes, ask their final questions, and so on. or just travel around the US, Alaska is basically a different country. True. I mean, there's so much diversity in terms of the states. Even though a lot of the states have similar infrastructure, like their car dependency and stuff, you're going to get vastly different biomes, like vastly different people with different histories and cultures, different like ethno-linguistic groups and things like that. I mean, oh my God. New Mexico, it's so much different from Vermont, which is so much different from Oregon, which is so much different from Kentucky and Tennessee. Kentucky and Tennessee, even though they're right, by each other, very different states. Illinois, very different state. And even just the part of Illinois you're in. If you're in northern Illinois, up there in Chicago and Champaign, you're going to be in a very different state than central and especially southern Illinois. So even just in the same state, you can get a totally different place, totally different vibe, totally different story. There's so much to explore in this country. It's endless. So yeah, I mean, you don't have to necessarily go to a whole different country. You can just go somewhere else in America and find so much. There is so much to find. That's a brilliant point right there. But yeah, I will be heading off in a moment here, so get your goodbyes in or whatever you wish to say, and we fixing to be done here. Nice chatting in here. It was nice chatting with you as well, Lord's Eye. The stream was made a lot better by having you around. Good night, Osaka. You're going to bed this early? Okay, good night then. I hope everyone has a nice rest of the day. I concur. Was fun. See you, Osaka. See you around, Togekisu. And yes, if you want to play CS2 again, definitely hit me up. Survivalist Redo says, farewell. Fare thee well, dear brother. GCS&O, you didn't say anything this whole time. Goodbye. Goodbye to you as well. Sayonara, Osaka, says Sidiaya. Sayonara to you as well. Glad you got to make your song. Okay then, folks. That's all we had. That's about it. Goodbye.